worlds in twilight dark. Shadows whisper, feel the spark. Lonely paths the woods can hide. Ghosts of memories side by side. Moonlight breaking through the trees. Whispering winds, a gentle breeze. Silent echoes from the past. Footsteps fade, but echoes last. Moonlight breaking through the trees. Whispering winds, a gentle breeze. Silent echoes from the past. Footsteps fade, but echoes last. Ghosts of the backwoods calling now. Lost in the night, they twist and shout. Echoes of time never fade away. In the backwoods they will stay. Ancient songs from voices old. Stories of hearts that once were bold. Deep in the forest, secrets lie. Hidden tears that never dry. Flickering lights in shadows roll. Backwoods whispers lead me home. Silent specters dance and play, guiding through the night to day. Moonlight breaking through the trees. Whispering winds, a gentle breeze. Silent echoes from the past. Footsteps fade, but echoes last. Ghosts of the backwoods calling now. Lost in the night, they twist and shout. Echoes of time never fade away. In the backwoods they will stay.
All right, let's see here. Bumping things. Alright, what's the first thing? We got a couple openings to do tonight. The first thing we are going to do is we will spin over here. And open this last $4.99 bag of magic cards from Savers. See what we get in this. Last couple have been pretty decent. At least they've been well over the $4.99 paid. So this looks like, I'm guessing, that looks like some art cards maybe. I'm not expecting anything beyond that. Like there's an art card on the top. What's this? So we have an art card of Civilian of Sea and Sky. MTG Hillbilly, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. I'm just opening up this last $4.99 bag of magic cards from Savers. So that many cards. I'm thinking some art cards. I don't know what that middle might be, but I'm thinking art cards. So here was an art card. Here's an MH2 Razor Tide Bridge, and then I'm guessing we're gonna get probably a bunch of land in here somewhere. I'm guessing some tokens. What's that token from? MH2. So if this is a whole bunch of MH2, there's some good MH2 cards that are possible hits. So a squirrel token. Hopefully it's not a whole bag of tokens. Veiled Serpent. So we're just getting some comments here and stuff. So Aeromancer. Here's an uncommon Battle Screech. How's the audio and everything there, Hillbilly, tonight? Cleric of the Forward Order. Congregate. Looks. Oh, this is Dominary Remastered now that we're into here. So it looks like it's going to be a mix of sets. Griffin Guide. Picatin Javeliers. Improvised. I see different things coming. I see full art coming. I see full art stuff coming, so maybe we'll do all right. Improvised Armor, Gargoyle, Commons. We're in Dominary Remastered still. Mesa Enchantress, Monetary Blink. I'd bring this up a little bit maybe. Mystic Zealot, Nomad Decoy, Mormon's Thunder, Pacifism. A lot of Commons. Remedy. There's a Savannah Lions. Here's an uncommon Sarah Angel. Spectral Sling. Spirit Link. We're back into some commons here. Yeah, we're back into some commons. Voice of All. Uncommon. So we haven't hit a rare yet in this. Here's an arena code or some type of advertisement. Bird token. So bunch of tokens. Elemental, Goblin token, Dominary Remastered tokens. I think still got to be at least the $5 for the cards, I'm guessing. Here comes a foil rare. Just kind of saw that. Here's a sheep token. All right, so here's some rares. Trisk Lion. a rare extended art from Dominaria Remastered. Here's a foil rare coming. Oh, there's the exact same in foil. Here is a rare Absorb. So there's going to be some rares. Oh, look at that. So somebody put this together. Let's see, are we going to get a Siege Gang Commander in foil rare? It doesn't look like it. Grim Lavamancer. And a foil Grim Lavamancer. So. Oh, there it is. So it was out of order. So Siege Gang Commander. That's, I don't know, this is kind of cool. Here's an uncommon. So the foil and the non-foil both. Street Wrath. We get a foil? Nope. We'll see if it comes later. So a common. So is the rest of this isn't going to be all Chainer's Edict in extended art. Chainer Dementia Master in a rare extended. And there's the foil extended art. Windborn Muse rare extended. Umbilicus foil rare. There's the regular art Frisklon and a foil of it. Rare Phantom Nishoba. Rare Pyrozombie. Rith the Awakener. Legendary Creature Dragon. In foil rare. And now we're into what set is that? MKM. Forget. Looks like Lumbering Laundry. And then some commons. So now we're into a bunch of commons. Let's see if we can get anything good towards the end here. And a lot of repeats. So they must have just threw the rest of these in. That's kind of cool. Our Gravestone Strider. A couple of those. So this looks like a bunch of just repeats they threw in after all of the cool rares and extended art rares and the foils and stuff. We just kind of end up with a bunch of Markov Manor, if I remember. So I don't know, $5 worth? Maybe. I think there probably is definitely $5 worth if you just consider all of it, but some cool extended arts in both, several of them in both the non-foil and foil. So I think probably hit 5. I don't know. We'll see if I cut this into a recorded video. I'll throw in prices. But I think it probably made the 5. Alright, Hillbilly. Since you're the first in, I got a couple more TCG players that to open. We're down to 4. Give me 1 through 4. If you're still around here, Hillbilly. And we got some coins we're gonna do tonight. We gotta add that to the collection. We got a couple packages to open for sure. Doing all kinds of things. Hillbilly says 1, so we're gonna go with 1. do one. Let's give it the rip. Make sure we don't rip the card. Is it a magic card or is it something else I ordered? Just off of an art buy. It's been a couple envelopes since I've opened a magic card and it still is not a magic card. So this is a Shadowverse Evolve. And who is it? It's going to be a maiden. It is a cardboard maiden of, let's see here, is Queen Vampire. A foil Queen Vampire. I don't know anything about playing Shadowverse Evolve, but I do like to collect it. At least the art that I want. Alright, let's do one more. We'll knock it down to 2, maybe put the other 2 into next week or something. Hillbilly, I think you might be the only one here, Hillbilly, so 1 through 3. We'll do an hour, maybe 2 hours tonight. Depending on how things go and what we end up opening and stuff. I got a couple things to open. After the card stuff, we're going to go towards 2. Hillbilly says 2, so that would be 2. Do some coin stuff. Where's the card on this? Right there. And I don't think I'm going to be able to rip through this because of that tape. We're going to do the old knife it for the rest of it. They taped it actually pretty good. There we are. There we're through the tape. Alright. Magic or a different buy? Nope, it's not magic again. It is another maiden, and you gotta love when they do the tape on whatchamacallit. So now I gotta try to cut this open and not hurt the card. So. There, I was able to go to the back side of the card, and it is in a sleeve, so it does not matter. So, I don't even know. What set is this from? Is this the Shadowverse Evolve? Nope, this is a Vanguard. Cardfight Vanguard. And this is Skull Witch Neiman? What does her flavor text say? What a lovely person. As I mute my microphone somehow. Give me 1 or 2, Cane Shaker. I do believe there's got to be at least one magic card in here yet, somewhere. Kind of forget what my big order of things was. Cane Shaker says 2. All right, so we're gonna leave that. We're gonna leave that one. Go to 2. And then we'll open some coin stuff. Got a couple things in the coin world that came to the house. Magic card or not, don't know. You gotta like it when you get them in shipping shields. That's all right. And this is a couple cards. So, these are magic cards. So, what did I order? I do not remember. So, the first magic cards for a while, I ordered 2 Foil Clawing Torment. Probably was an art buy, but let's see. Enchant artifact or creature. As long as enchanted permanent is a creature, it gets -1/-1 and can't block. Enchanted permanent has at the beginning of your upkeep you lose 1 life. So this is your enchanting an opponent artifact or creature. So probably will be ending up in a deck somewhere, even though it was probably more an art buy than a playing buy. I'm guessing. All right. So on the card side, let's see what. Or I shouldn't say on the card side, but on the coin side, I picked up this yesterday. So an 1881 Morgan dollar in really good shape. And this is a S. You can kind of see the S right there. So we're going to pop over here. And this Morgan dollar is going to go to both the Wyatt Earp collection and it's going to go to the Billy the Kid collection. Because, so we have to do that. San Francisco. So we're going to do this. So the reason that I'm putting it in both the Wyatt Earp chase, and it's got, I'm going to have to move it later, is because 1881 is both the year of the OK Corral shootout and 1881 is the year Billy the Kid was shot by Pat Garrett, supposedly. So it kind of covers 2 areas of my coin chase. We are a long ways away from actually finishing any of this. we'll just pop that up to there right now. So there's that updated. So the old 1881 San Francisco Mint. 1881, and then like I said, this is in pretty good condition actually. At least AU. Well, actually, when I bought it, they said it was labeled as BU, which is brilliant uncirculated, which it is. It's in good shape for a Morgan dollar that old, so it's probably mint state. A lot of them, like this 1882, which is also in the White Herb collection that I'm trying to put together. I mean, you can see the difference between the two. The 81's in much better shape than the 82, so it was a good pickup. All right, we're gonna open some stuff here. First thing I suppose I gotta do, show you the pickups from. I found these in an antique shop, which they're not really antique. They're from the 90s, but I was like, I gotta buy these. I gotta buy these. They're like from 91, 92. I'm like, yeah, I definitely gotta buy those. So there's a George Jones, the possum. These are like country gold cards or something. I don't know why the George Jones one doesn't have country gold at the top. Something on that top loader. On the outside, yeah. Well, that top loader is actually broke, that's why. But a cool Ronnie Millsap. And then this, I think, might be my favorite because I saw him in concert a year ago? Maybe less than a year ago? And the funny thing is this guy sounds just as good, if not better, now than he did. This one's broke too. When he was that age. But good old John Anderson. Swinging Song and Seminole Wind. Can't beat those. This right here, this just solidifies how much of an absolute all over the place collector I am. It's just, holy smokes, there's nothing I don't concentrate on anything, it seems like. Cards and coins, though, probably for the most part, I would say, easily. So we got this to open. I'm gonna black glove love this though. Just because if it's not in something I want to, and I know what it is, I think. I don't want to put a bunch of fingerprints over it and stuff, because as soon as you start to try to wipe fingerprints off of stuff like this, I think, as long as it's what I think it is, you start wiping scratches into coins. Even just with microfiber cloths, you'll be able to scratch coins, and it even though you would think you wouldn't hurt it with a microfiber, all right, suppose I could have went down to the box like pre-stream or something, but oh well. I think I know what this... I got so many packages that sit around that I don't get to opening right away and stuff. Half the time I don't know what it is, but I think I know what this is. And I don't think there'll be SD bullion, yes. I don't think there will be any thing that in here that is gonna give away my address. That should have all been on the outside. I'm just kind of destroying this to get into it. I don't know if they encapsulate this or not, or if this is going to be raw. Oh, it's encapsulated. That is more impressive than I thought it was going to be. So this, we're going to take a couple different looks at this. Samoa, $5. 9999 fine silver, 5 troy ounces, and it's probably being hard to see. And it is from the Commander series. Yeah, I think that's encapsulated. I don't even know if that's openable. But it is General Grant. It's dated 2025. It's dated this year because this is a series that they're running. I don't know if they're doing all of them this year, but there's like a General Patton one. I think there's a couple other commander type people that they are doing coins for, but it's 5 ounces of silver. Let's pop over here. See if that gives a better look at it. Not really, but and it's definitely got weight to it. I will say that. And I actually like how the General Grant it's almost like a proof coin. And in reality, I think the overhead shot makes it look better, actually. It's like if that was a US minted coin, that would be a reverse proof. Because on a proof coin, the fields are usually the shiny, and then like Grant would be the frosted. But so yeah, I am more than impressed with this buy. Was well worth it. When I saw it was Grant, and that because he's from that time era that I like to collect and stuff, I was like, yeah, I'll get one of those for sure. So very cool there. Yeah, Cane Shaker, it's essentially, I mean, I wouldn't call it a commemorative piece as much. I mean, you could, because the US Mint still makes commemorative pieces and stuff, but this is just strictly a 5 ounce silver bullion that they're doing in different commanders. So like I said, there's this one, there's Grant, there was Patton, Let's pull it up. I think I can probably pull it up. Let's pull up SD Bullion. And I think it's still on. Loading, so I can't really switch it here yet. Let's try a new tab and see if we can get. Okay, this one looks like it's going to work a lot quicker. So let's see if it's still on their front. And it looks like they might have moved it. So if we go here, let's go 5. Boy, I don't even see it on their site anymore. Let's do this. Let's search for Commander real quick. Okay, here we go. So I lost my chat. So we got Cortez. And that was actually a last year's, so I thought they were doing them all this year, but obviously they're doing them all probably within last year and maybe something in 2026. I don't really know if they're going to do any. But here's Patton, and then here's the Grant. They got Caesar. I forgot about Caesar, so here's Caesar. You can get them in gold too. If you want to spend for the gold price per ounce. Napoleon. You can actually get them in these encapsulated with the labels and stuff like that. So, but I was like, I just want the bullion itself, so that's what we did. So that's that. Like I said, I'm very happy with that. That's what I was worried about, was it going to have any what is called milk spots on it or anything, and it really doesn't. It is truly a good looking piece of silver. All right. Let's open this here. I believe I remember what this was too. This was nowhere near as spendy of a buy. And I bought 3 of them if it is what I think they are. Just because I liked them. They're not my typical silver buy. Kind of just more so a fun buy than anything. Oh, got them in the flips too, so that's kind of nice. Yeah, these are nicer than I thought they'd be too. So I believe, yes, 1 ounce. 1 ounce of copper. And on one side it's got a hunting rifle. And on the other side it has a white-tailed deer. And I got 3 of them. Because my son is going to get one for Easter. They don't really show up at all without. So let's I actually don't mind this camera and this camera angle that much, but they don't. Sometimes it doesn't want to focus. So one side it's got the white-tailed deer, and I don't know how close I'm going to be able to get it and have it focus, but come on. It might not focus that close. But what I was going to say is I actually don't mind that deer design. You know, sometimes you get animals on coins and stuff and they just don't look good. You know, or they don't look real. I like the fact that it's got some, you know, brush down below and some twigs up top and stuff, and then a pretty cool hunting rifle. And this is almost kind of like a reverse proof too, if you think of it, because like a lot of the field is kind of frosted and the rifle's got the high gloss. Same thing with the deer in the field. Kind of a reverse proof if it was a coin from the mint. So those are cool. Throw those on the Discord pictures on Discord at some point. Maybe this evening. Looks like a big... Well, let's take a look. Yeah, you know what? I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold it very still, but let's take a look. You might be right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's for sure an 8. And it's actually a 9. So I don't know if this is going to work, but if I do that for you, that right brow tine is actually split into 2 points. So that is a 9-pointer. And I actually like the fact that they got the way they did the antlers. It is an actual whitetail and it's not a mule deer. I don't know how many times I see things that it'll say whitetail on it and you can tell that they're mule deer antlers and stuff. You know, or they mess up one way or another. And it's not what it's supposed to be. So there's, I think, was that all my coin opening? I believe so. Let's yeah, we're pushing about an hour, so 45 minutes right now for this stream. Thanks for hanging out, Cane Shaker. Somebody give me 1, 2, 3, 4. So either a pack of Monster Girl or a pack of the Epic trading card game. When was this from again? This is like from 90 something. Gotta look close. 98 or something like that. Oh no, it's not as old as I thought. 2009. So the first 1 through 4 I get will determine what pack we're going to open. I don't know if there's anything left as big hits in Monster Girl. I think I might have hit everything. Especially after hitting that card that at least there's a couple on eBay that are like, I think one's listed at 150 and then another one at like 300, so I'm just saying it's probably a $200 card maybe that I hit a couple months back. Hillbilly says 3, so we're going Epic. And this has always been the set. I don't know if I'll get another booster box of this because I think they're kind of expensive. Probably not in the realm of Magic price, but they're just expensive for the fact that it's a dead game, and you're really just chasing art on it. I mean, you could play the game if you wanted to learn. I think I got a how to play booklet with it when I essentially bought it. So the rares are always in the front on this. Menacing Statue. But if anybody, Hillbilly says 4 too. Well, we'll open another one. If anybody's watched me open any of these are the last 2 packs of the booster box. I have said the entire time, I think this art rivals some of the Magic art. Echoes of Thunder. Forgotten Wisdom. I have not hit that card yet in the whole box. I know for a fact I have not seen that card. And there's really no way to tell. I mean, you can tell that what the rare is because it'll say rare right in the middle on the bottom, right by the number of the card. But then beyond that, I have not ever figured out if there's a way to tell a different rarity. I don't know if there's common and uncommons or just there's commons and then a rare. Plentiful Dead. So this is a bunch, at least a couple cards in this pack that I have not hit in the whole booster pack. So I have not got a Plentiful Dead yet. A Pegasus. Food for Thought. Like I said, I think the art is good on these. Double Team. Drain Essence. Giant War Elephant. And that's why I ended up getting a booster box, because I'm like, there's some art on these cards that I just want to chase for the pure fact of collecting it. Angel of Death. See, like, I mean, that's not great art, but it's still pretty cool. Man of the People. Book of Secrets. Some dude named Jason. That almost feels like, we don't know what to call him. Let's call him Jason. Peacemaker. Banished. And I think that's it. Alright, Hillbilly's throwing numbers out in chat, so let's open the last pack of the Epic booster box. Cane Shaker, you have a good evening too there. Thanks for stopping in. Alright, so the rare, I think I've seen this rare at some point. Frankenstein's Monster. one way or another. I don't know if I've got that card or not. Killer Conquer. It's a Trap. Celestial Angel. I have not got that card. I know I have not got that card. Box yet. Raise the Dead. Weapon of Lore. Broken Spirit. Lizard Champion. Lizard People. The Djinn. Echoes of Matredom. Ravenous Ghoul. See, that reminds me of Magic. I mean, they all remind me of, like, you know, Magic cards, essentially. Graph Steel Bomber. Angel of Mercy. And a Druid. So. Alright, that's the last of the Epic on the channel for a while. Unless I decide to dive into another booster box. All right. Well, and that brings us just short of an hour. So, and I have several things going on this weekend, and that's why I kind of wanted to jump on tonight and do a quick couple openings of some things that I've had sitting around and stuff. I think I got a couple things actually in transit on the way here. Some more coin stuff. I think some card stuff. Maybe some point during the week next week, I'll end up doing, you know, maybe a morning stream where we actually put some coins under the microscope and see if we can find some errors. What we can find there. So right at an hour, so we're just approaching an hour here. Hillbilly, thanks for hanging out like you do often. Wasn't sure if you were going to be around tonight or not, because I thought I saw just before going live, I thought I saw Super Fast having a game. Maybe it wasn't a game that I was seeing. And I was like, Hillbilly's probably in that game. Won't jump in to the live tonight. And I just killed my coffee for the evening. I think I gotta go back to this though. I think this is the. I guess I essentially didn't really need the glove on because it is nicely encapsulated. But this is probably the acquisition of the night. And I don't, like I said, I really don't see any flaws in it. You know, like I said before, sometimes you get a little worried about like some milk spots on a silver bullion and stuff. But usually, I mean, brand new things shouldn't really have them, especially for something like this. And I don't see a flaw in that, so I'm happy. certain angles, you get better detail of Grant. But anyways, anybody still here? Thanks for hanging out. Hillbilly, thanks for stopping in and hanging out like you usually do. It's much appreciated. I am going to roll the outro just for the sake of putting a bow on it, on the hour. And we will talk to everybody next time. Have a good one.